Alright, this is the Undersound with Cherry B, and as I always say, this is a platform for underground artists to come on here and show who they are as an artist. And I feel like there's a lot of artists that's whack out here, and this underground artist is way better, and this is a platform for them to be heard. So, introduce yourself, trevmulah. Trevmulah, I'm so sorry, Trevmulah. I didn't want to say Trey.
So, my name is trevmulah.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I'm the pioneer of drill and R&B, which is called drill and beat.
Mm-hmm.
For what's the new sound, the new futuristic sound of drill, that melodic drill.
Okay. And my first question is, alright, let's get into that. What is drill and beat? What is that?
So drill and beat is drill and blues. That's how I feel.
Okay.
When I add the way I sing, I'm melodic. So it's not just a regular melodic. I use different keys. I hit different notes. You know, a lot of people say they're being melodic, but it's not about just being melodic. Like, you use your voice as an instrument. And that's what I do. So, drill and beat, it separates your mind from the average drill.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody think drill just about kill, this, that. That's what you really be seeing. But the way that I made it futuristic, I took drill to another level where it's the beats that you really gotta tap into that's drilling. You understand? And the way I'm melodic, just took it a whole nother lane.
Okay, I'm feeling that. Now, what made you want to start rapping, and why do you call yourself Trevmulah? What's the story behind that name?
So Trev, is my name. Everybody call me Trev.
Mm-hmm.
That's my actual name. And Mullah. Most people say Mullah because I feel like money is really the roots to a lot of things that we do need, like, to survive in reality. So, money rotates around a lot of things. You know what I'm saying? And to make it, you need to either grind for that money, which we all been working for. If you have a 9 to 5, it don't matter. Everything you're earning is money. So moolah, that's a powerful thing. Money is powerful. And when you got money, you can do a lot. So, it just made me think too, cause Trevmulah, money is powerful, and at the end of the day, I feel like I'm more of a businessman too,
mm-hmm.
besides music. So
that's good. And what made you want to start getting into music?
I've been into music since I was young.
Mm-hmm.
So I've been listening to a lot of Vibes Cartel, Movado. I really listened to a lot of dancehall at first. Yeah, because I'm, Guyanese, you get me?
Yeah.
So, yeah, it was a lot of dancehall, a lot of them bedroom tunes. But I felt like even listening to them, Vibes Cartel was very melodic.
Yeah, he was.
On dancehall. You know what I'm saying? So, I feel like that played a part. Even listening to them, I realized I could imitate what they were doing and how they emphasizes their vocals.
Mm-hmm.
Half of them, they don't really sing. It's just the way they know how to use their voice.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I learned a lot just listening and analyzing through different types and genres, not just one type of genre. And I feel like it just made me understand the music and how to use my vocals. Because I realized, I'm not really, I could rap, but I'm not rapping when I try to rap. I'm more sing rapping.
Melodizing.
Yeah, so I'm alright, that's my style for real.
Okay. So your genre of music is drill and beat.
Drill and beat.
Alright, that's different. That's new. Actually, that's the first time I heard of that. So, nobody can say it.
It's on papers, too.
Yeah. Nobody can steal that. Alright, so, is this why you do you consider yourself a drill rapper? If so, why? Because you said drill and beat, so.
Well, I don't. Nowadays, everybody have their own definition of a drill rapper.
Mm-hmm.
So, I do want to separate myself from that by saying clearly, like, drill and B is, even though I'm using drill beats, because drill beats is those beats that's hitting, like, you know what I'm saying? There's a certain, people don't realize the beat is really what's making the drill music. So the beats have certain sounds in them that are considered drill beats. So I use those beats, and the thing is, not just using them, it's a style that people were originally just knowing just to rap on. Rap. And I just took my own sound and just kept it on drill beats. And it worked out for me because, you know, not a lot of people are making that sound right now. And if they are, it's more coming out now. And that's why I'm glad that I stamped the name for the genre, because it's going to be a futuristic thing in the industry.
That's a fact. Are you more influenced with the Chicago drill scene or the New York?
Chicago, I'm familiar with like Chief Keef and, you know, those drill artists, Lil Durk.
Yeah.
All them, like the originators, yeah, for sure. Like the Chicago side of it, yeah, I'm definitely in tune with them. Like I said, I listen to all types of music, so it was a whole bunch of different Chicago drill. Yeah. You don't really know half these guys, but music is music. A lot of them is talented, and they still were doing what they were doing. You know what I'm saying? So, no shout outs to them. But when New York, I feel like the New York sound was definitely different. Like all the way, like
it was.
We just came out with a swag, like got gangsters dancing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like the females loving it. Come on.
So, are your inspirations early, as you said, the same people, Vibes Cartel? Are those some of your influences?
Yeah, those are definitely some of my influences. I would say also speaking knowledge. I feel like a lot of these artists in the industry right now, some of them styles is definitely influenced by him, because he was one of those that was really out there when auto-tune just even kicked off.
Yeah.
With T-Pain and them at that time. He just died young. Because T-Pain definitely had that run in Kanye, but Speaker Knockers was young.
Nah, Speaker Knockers is... He
would
have been
young,
big.
Like, he
would have been big. For a fact.
He was a young kid killing that sound. Like, and you was just hearing him in the clubs. I was shocked when he died young.
That's crazy.
I feel like Dej Loaf, a couple of sounds, they Boogie, everybody that came out with them auto-tune melodic after.
Nah, Dej Loaf, the thing about Dej Loaf, I feel like she could always come out.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, it's a hit or miss sometimes, but she could still always come back. You feel me? That sound is always there. Mm-hmm. Now, said you from East New York, Brooklyn. You told me that. Mm-hmm. So, did that growing up in that environment have an impact on your music?
For sure. You know, East New York definitely not no easy place as well.
Yeah.
You know, it's right next to the Ville. It's in the middle of everything, to be honest, I feel like. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, growing up was crazy. Like, it was just beef all over the place. The schools is right there next to each other. Everything is right there. So, mm-hmm. You know, Jefferson, Maxwell, all them schools, it's just right there. So, you know, the East was definitely active when I was young. You know, there's definitely a lot of young kids out there. I feel like now everything is changing, you know what I'm saying? Like, as I got older, you know, the schools, obviously gonna have kids going to school, but like the same people that was around, it's a few of them, but majority of everybody either locked up, dead, you don't even know where they at, you know what I'm saying? No, shit, yeah, it's crazy.
Now, I heard your new single, one of your singles, Jalwap, am I saying that right? Jalwap? Jalwap and Lokai. What are the two inspirations behind those songs?
Okay, so Jalwap, when I definitely heard the song WAP, I was like, nah, I gotta come out with a male version to this, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So, I thought about it, like, I didn't even think about it actually. I just started saying it, and I just spelled it out, like, Jalwap, you know what I'm saying? Jalwap. Just a little wet ass pussy. because the song was definitely catchy, and I felt like the ladies gravitated to it very fast. So once I catered to the women, the guys gotta follow the ladies because they want the ladies anyway. So you know, it's a win-win situation.
And Loca.
So Loca, you know, shout out to Favi. Where definitely we made a banger, and I think that was one of his only like dancehall R&B vibes right there as well. You know, shout out to him. Like that took, like that's just a song people don't even realize he stepped out of his
comfort zone.
Normal, like he stepped out of his normal and did a whole different type of sound. Like
that's fire. Big ups to him. Now, I wanted to ask you, I see that you were signed to Global Media Network. I wanted to know, how is it like working with them, and why didn't you take the independent route?
Well, Global Media, they're independent.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's my team as well. You know, shout out to Dope Shop.
Alright.
So, yeah, we all are independent basically. So that's not we work with Major.
Okay. So it's like a partnership.
It's a partnership.
All right.
Yeah, so we are Major, but it's like we still independent.
Okay.
So we got the connection to a lot of people in the doors right now.
That's Gucci.
You know, even as being independent. So that just makes us more, you know, flexible, doing things that the industry is doing.
Mm-hmm.
So we got the keys to those certain doors and certain events that not everybody can really get into and things like that.
Alright. That's fire. Now, what's the story behind Moolah World Entertainment?
So Moolah World Entertainment, that's actually my label.
Okay.
So I'm the CEO of that label, Moolah World Entertainment. And it's something that I branded for a long time. You know, everything I did, I just put Moolah World. At first it was Moolah Gang. And there was a lot of people rapping the gang, Moolah Gang. But I felt like if I want the world to really, you know, jack this.
Damn, this shit is close.
Trap, is it trap? Like underground raw hip hop. I'm a hip hop brother.
It gotta be for the world. You know what I'm saying? So I called it Moolah World instead of Moolah Gang. Cause I feel like everybody gonna take the gang thing wrong. You know what I'm saying? And
you're trying to use it to have a positive impact.
Exactly. So I don't want to go in the industry with a negative frame on myself, and I ain't even trying to be negative. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I just cleared that out and just, you know, called it Moolah World Entertainment. And that's my label, you know. You're gonna be signing artists soon. You definitely got good producers, massive producers. So we heavy on the production right now. Heavy on the production.
That's fire. Who you trying to sign first? Like what type of artist you looking for?
I feel like if I sign an artist right now, they really gotta have like that drive. Like you know what I'm saying? This is it. Like I just gotta feel it. Cause I know when you really want it. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't really want it. I done seen so many people, you know, say they want it, but you can see their energy. Energy is a big thing. If I don't feel your energy like you want this as much as I do, it's like we not connecting all the way. You know what I'm saying? So it's energy, man. Like you gotta really want this, and you gotta really have something that we could work with, we could push. Cause everybody's rapping nowadays.
Yeah, and that's why, cause social media has made it easier for people to get on.
Yeah, everybody's making one hits and then boom, boom.
Yeah.
They got a name. You know what I'm saying?
Nobody's putting in the work.
You can't be confused by the quick viralness. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? That's why I'm glad, as an artist as myself, I have a large catalog. So even if I blow up overnight tomorrow, the next day, by the time they tuned into me, oh, this dude got mad shit. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
He got mad shit. So it's not gonna look like you just seen a song and then it's one video out. That's my only thing I ever came out with. No, this is years of work. Years of work. And I played behind the scenes for a very long time in a lot of situations. And it's just everything works for its time. You know what I'm saying? And the more good people talk about you, the more you're gonna end up in different rooms.
Yeah.
People gonna look for you. Word.
That's a fact. I've been through the same thing. Where do you see yourself in 5 years with this music?
5 years with music, I feel like my label will be one of the biggest labels out internationally.
Okay.
So, I'm gonna be real. The thing that I'm doing that's different, this is not just a regular label thing. I want my label to be the international connect. So, I'm already in tune with the UK. I'm in tune with a lot of big producers from the UK, a lot of big artists. What I'm trying to do is be one of the labels really bringing that international collabs. You know what I'm saying? Getting more. I've been getting a lot of UK placements for US artists. You know what I'm saying? It's easy. Like when you have everything right in front of you. If everybody got the content, the work, like why not just place it? And it's easy to do that. So if you can construct that, that's automatically a job right there. You know what I'm saying? So I felt like, yeah, we can be the international connection and break the bridge. You know what I'm saying?
How did you end up in the UK music scene?
So when I first moved, my first move to the UK was actually linking up with my UK producer, Legendary Keys, and he's a dope producer. Like we started off from scratch, you know. Like I'm talking about not really industry savvy, both of us. So I was still learning, he's still learning, but as we doing it, we're working, cooking. He's cooking up, I'm still recording, dropping videos, you know what I'm saying? So when I went there, we started from scratch. The internet, we used it. The Instagram, we used it. Social media, we used it. And all it took was us being in a couple lives, recording, posting some videos, just saying, oh, US artists in the UK, and then people liking what they hear. It was a couple calls being made, like, yo, where he at? Yo, you gotta get him in the studio with this person, that person. Before you knew it, I was just around a lot of big people.
And that's how you grew like your fan base out there.
Because once UK, like people are tapped in, so a lot of those UK artists, like they follow me and things like that. So when I was out there, like I've been around so many artists that I didn't really know who was lit, but when people was with me, everybody just videoing. And before you knew it, like all these guys got so much fans from the UK that I'm walking outside and people like, yo, you was with that dude.
Oh
and
shit.
I was like, yo, that's crazy. Like they really watch the media over there, like to a point where I did a little preview in a studio and I went out to a show and I could sing it and people just remember it just off of a live. Like the song wasn't even out. Like that was crazy.
That's fire. And that's way better than, like, you know, that's better than New York.
Yeah.
Much more, seems more supported.
It's a lot more people that just see you as a star. Like, I feel like when you go different places and you meet different strangers that take in your music on that first love reaction, they see you as a star automatically. They just see your potential, they see where you're going, they see your worth. Instead of the people that already watch you grind to where you're still grinding to, that's going to forever judge you. Like, oh, you ain't going to make it there. Oh, I've been seeing them doing it for years. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's different from those people that already know, cause they gonna jump on the bandwagon too when them new people is messing with you harder than them. Cause when they be like, they gonna try to figure out like, why is it all these people like his stuff? Like, you know what I'm saying? Something's going on.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So usually that's how life works. Like, you gotta grind, but people that see you grind sometimes don't always support that grind effort first until all the strangers and the people that really got the bag and want to invest into you come around. And that's when they come around. Like, you know what I'm saying? Word.
That's a fact. That's a real fact. Hold on a minute. Now tell me, what's the tour life like?
I feel like the tour life is different. I realize when you travel, you see more, you experience more. It's different. Like, I love it, to be honest. I feel like I never want to.
It's wild.
Yeah, I never want to be stagnant. I just like moving around and especially going different places.
Where have you been?
I've been around the UK, around the UK. Definitely around the States. I want to go to. I want to go to Canada.
My brother lives there.
Yeah, I've been there, but I've been there young, so I don't remember it. You know what I'm saying? I want to really experience it now since I do music.
Yeah.
And really take advantage of it.
Yeah.
So I want to definitely go out there. But yeah, traveling it's beautiful when you get out your box. You know? And I like the experience because I seen that even when I went to certain states, people knew who I was. And I'm like, wow.
That's good.
That shocked me.
That shouldn't have shocked you.
Nah, but
I mean, you put the work in.
I did, but it's like nowadays I'm still taking in everything because like I don't know who it'd be a lot of people watching me, but I don't be really thinking like, damn, people know me like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But, nowadays I be really having to know that I'm like out there. You know, public. I'm not private. So.
Now, what was the experience and work you put into the EP Drilling Bee?
That was a great album.
Yeah.
I feel like most of the songs I had them already prepped. Like, so most of them, like what I do usually, I just go in the studio and record. Every day I'm just in the studio recording. So. That was my sound, but then when I really came up with the name for it, like the actual name of the genre and everything, I was like, this is it, like, you know, just the new sound, this is it. All the songs on the album, you could tell it's a different sound, it's just futuristic. And I'm just taking advantage of them beats, like, a lot of artists just rap on them. There's so much you could really do on them beats. I'm talking to females on it, still talking to the streets.
You a visual creator.
Yeah.
Right. In your music,
right.
Basically.
Right, and I have a lot of videos.
That mean when you write, like you really like telling a story or painting a picture.
I ain't gonna lie, I don't even write. So
okay.
When I'm in the studio, I'm a vibe body. You know what I'm saying? So the beat gotta catch my vibe at that moment.
Okay.
So when I get a vibe and I know like, yeah, this is it. It's over. Like I'm in that beat. Word.
Alright. That's cool. Now what do you have any up and coming dates, important dates?
So
as an artist, like, you know, shows, because I know we're in a pandemic, so
far I've been still traveling during the pandemic. You know, God bless. You know, keeping me alive, and keeping me alive.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? So,
hallelujah.
Heavy on the God bless, because a lot of people ain't here today. You know what I'm saying? So, God bless on that. But I have a lot of dates. I'll be in Atlanta from the 6th to the 19th. I'm gonna be out there for like half the whole month. Stay tuned on my social medias, trevmulah, TREVMULAH on everything. You know, you'll keep up with my events. I have merch out right now for the Jaw Walk. You know, the ladies is buying out the booty shorts and the crop tops. So definitely stay in tune with that.
Okay.
Yeah, it's out right now. You know, we just got it. I'm about to start getting them in physical, but everybody done ordering them out online, so they done have they orders and they flex. Right? So,
Alright.
you know what I'm saying? So I appreciate it too. Like, you know, I see that a lot of females support me.
Yeah.
A lot of females support me. So,
Now, talk to me about your latest release.
So my latest release is called Wet Story, and this is produced by my boy Young. YUN. You know, tap into him. Young Nostra on Instagram. I'm saying tap into him. He definitely produced that beat. Like we newly met through my boy Scott. Shout out to my boy Scott too. Scott Morris. Heavy on the PR. You know what I'm saying? He's a talented guy too, man. Work. But Young, it's like a new producer, engineer that I tapped in with, and he talented. Like, I've been in the studio working, and just before even working, like, we sitting there, he just cooking up beats and playing certain things, and once I caught a vibe, he just started really building up that beat right there and then. So by the time I'm singing and he done really producing the beat, it's ready to go. We load it up, I'm going right in the booth, and I just knock it out. Like, West Story, that's a banger, and I feel like that catered to everybody. That sound like, I don't know why, I just feel like that song is a very timeless song. Like, that's gonna hit hard.
That song is fire.
That song gonna hit hard. Like, all people gotta do is tap in and it's over. Like, word.
Now, last question, is there anything you would like to tell somebody, or any advice you would like to give anybody that's trying to do what you're doing?
Yeah, for everybody that's really, you know, starting or even not.
Because you do a lot. Like, he engineers, actor, producer, all that. So.
Alright, so I would say don't keep your foot in one shoe. You gotta play, you know, a little different alleyways sometimes. Try something different, because even acting, I didn't think I'm a big actor, but it played out very good for me, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to China Mac. It played out very well. Not just acting, but whatever you do, just try to do the best of your ability, because you never know what could be it for you, even when you don't think it's it. Your skill could be something very, very bright in somebody else's eyes. And that's how life works right now. You don't really gotta be the best person to do it. If you could really show somebody that, wow, I want her for the job, I want him for the job, you it. You know what I'm saying? That's all it takes. It's just doing it to your best of your ability, no matter what it is. And for everyone coming up and trying to do it, just own everything you do. Try to own everything. You got an idea, copyright it, trademark it, whatever you gotta do, but own it, because you never know, like, something gonna happen and you gonna be like, damn, I should have did that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm a Sag, birthday after Jay-Z, you know what I'm saying? Birthday after Jay-Z, so I'm on my business, been business minded, you know what I'm saying? And I just know everything I started thinking about, I either just trademark or copyright. And if I really think upon it, then I come up with a plan. But I don't play like with certain things, because I feel like, damn, if I got everybody, I feel like a lot of things people be doing too is just trendy.
Yeah.
You know, and people, I got everybody like, you get me. You know what I'm saying? You get me. So there's certain things you do that is so trendy to people that
it'll rub off on them.
It will rub off on them, and they will forever remember that. So I feel like as an artist, that's something that you need.
Okay.
You know, something that is a signature. At least like when you gone, or even if they never see you again, they could remember something about you. Like, they probably hear it again somewhere else and just remember you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's always good to have some type of signature. So I always be like, you get me, never forget me. Because I know for sure they ain't going to forget me, fam.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Alright, I want to thank you. You get me? I want to thank you for coming on the Undersound with Cherry V and letting the people know who you are as an artist. And I want to thank you for being another black man that another young boys can look up to, you know, in a positive way. And, you know, just let the people know where they can find you, you know, how they could get in tune with you, and then, yeah.
So, for sure, shout out to everybody watching right now. You could catch me on every platform. From YouTube, Tidal, Spotify, Apple. My name stay the same. Trevmulah. TREVMULAH. With that H on the end. Remember, Moolah with that H on the end. You get me?
You get me.
Okay. Now look, on the YouTube, same thing. Trevmulah. Once you type in my name, you're going to find me. I got over probably 40 music videos on YouTube right now. So I have a lot of work, and I ain't putting out no garbage right now. Everything you're hearing is going to be evolving. It just keeps growing. I want it that's why I ain't take down nothing. A lot of artists be putting up stuff and then take it down. No, we're not doing it. I put it out, you're going to see it. Even if you thought it was whack, watch the next one. You get me? So that's what my career about. It's about growth. They gonna see the hard grind. The grind don't make it up. You can't make this shit up.
Yeah.
We outside.
Copy. Alright. Thank you. And we're out.
She like Niagara Falls. Yeah, she getting wet on me. She gon' drip till she come. Nah, 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 nah. She like, baby, don't run. Nah, 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 nah. She gon' drip with her tongue. It's feeling like a wet story. She like Niagara Falls. Yeah, she getting wet on me. She gon' drip till she come. Nah, 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 nah. I'm like, baby, don't run. Nah, 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 nah. I'm like, drip with your tongue. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Playing with that pussy like a good time. Nah, nah. You like my, baby, when you come. You like my gun. Yeah. Pussy like my good time. Nah, nah. Baby, where you are? Baby, where you are? Baby, I'm a star. Baby, I'm a star. Playing with that pussy like a skirt. Playing with that pussy, I ain't done. Playing with that pussy just begun. Baby, just come and don't you run. Baby, I'ma fuck you when you come. Gotta keep a tick with these VVs on my neck. That's the type of shit that gets you wet. Then we taking off just like a jet.